Welcome to The Grasp. I'm Doug. Today we're talking about ownership. As we've discussed in other videos, fiat currency is a terrible way to store value. And so what people do is pour their money into hard assets. So let's talk about it. Ronald Reagan famously said, "Trust but verify." In the world of crypto, we take it a step further. Don't trust but verify. This is a great way of expressing true ownership. When we purchase real estate or cars, that ownership is expressed through a deed or title. So if you sit down at a transaction and I want to purchase a car, I'm going to purchase this house, and we pay the money, then we are given a piece of paper, a deed or a title that says you own said property. Now, if you finance that thing, if you finance the car, you finance the house through a mortgage, you do not own it and you do not get a deed because the bank owns it. So the bank would hold the deed until that loan is paid off in full, and then you get the deed, and then you can prove that you have ownership to this. Now, if you think that you own a piece of property that you borrowed money for, the best way to figure that out is stop paying the mortgage and see what happens.
Go time!
This physical deed or title is fine when things are going normal. But when things go to pot, that piece of paper doesn't do you any good if you aren't physically residing on the property and able to defend it. It's about possession.
This is a safe place.
This is especially true with precious metals as well, like gold and silver. Now, there are lots of ways to participate in those markets. You can buy gold or silver through ETFs. You can purchase them and have them remotely stored or by a third party at a different location, or you can physically possess them. But when things get bad, if you do not physically possess that gold or that silver, it's not yours.
Hey, hold on.
We're a cryptocurrency channel, so why are we talking about this? Because the concept of ownership is important in the cryptocurrency space as much as it is in any other asset class. But people get confused because it's a digital asset. So how can you hold on to a digital asset in a physical way? You can buy cryptocurrency and keep it on the exchange. You can download third-party wallets or applications on your phone or your computer and use it there. But the issue is that as long as some third party is responsible for that, when things get bad, they can physically cut off your access to those funds. So what is the answer?
Science!
The only way to maintain bulletproof control of your cryptocurrencies is to have it installed on a local hard drive, protected by your 24-word passphrase, which is stored in a separate location. This way, no matter what happens, you have control of your cryptocurrency, and as long as you have an internet connection, no one can stop you from accessing it. One note about hardware devices, we've talked about them in other places. So a ledger or a Trezor are hardware devices. It's an additional layer of security. But you can think of it like a safety deposit box key. So if that safety deposit box is kept in your bank and somebody bulldozes the bank, it doesn't do you a lot of good.
And it's gone.
So the best way to maintain control of your assets is for the safety deposit box to be in your possession locally, secured by the key. I know this is a complex topic, but we wanted to do our best to at least give you the idea of the pieces that you need to put together for your own plan. As always, if you have questions, you can ask them below. If you need some assistance with your own personal setup, ask it below and we'll do our best to help you. As always, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on The Grasp.